All right, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back where it all started. Morningstar Trucking. I wanted to come take a look around. I know a lot of people heard me talk about this when I interviewed with the Asian My Show. Talk about how I got my CDL for free, and it wasn't like some long 1 or 2 year commitment. It was like just a 3-month commitment, a 3-month tomato season. You get in, you work your season, and then you're done. You don't owe them any money. And so it was kind of the way that I started my career, and ended up with this, you know, so kind of worked out for me pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a walk around and see what I can find, see if I can bring back any old memories.
It's a good looking truck.
Thanks. What's up,
What's up, Nick? Nice to see you again.
You
know,
too.
after a while. It's been a while since you were last here, huh?
Yeah, man. 6 years.
6 years, right on, yeah. And then 6 years later, here you are.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful Pete. That's
yeah, I had
awesome.
to come show it off.
Great. We love to hear those success stories here at Morningstar. We've helped a couple guys launch their careers here. Start off here, start season.
Probably thousands, right?
Yeah, I'd say about thousands. We get about, typically we run about 225 trucks during season. So for that, we have the requirement of about 450 drivers. So, you get the guys that return. Big chunk of our group though is the new guys.
Cool. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna take a look around if that's all right.
Yeah, feel free. Welcome back to Morningstar.
Cool.
Morningstar Trucking.
All right, thanks, bro. Right here in this driveway, I spent every night for about, I don't know, 70 something days coming in this driveway, waiting in the line of trucks right here. And they've got the grading station over there. And once you pull under, they give you the red light. They grade the tomatoes, so they pull some out of each and every single load that comes in. They pull some tomatoes out and sample them, make sure they're ripe, make sure they're good, make sure they're not sending bad tomatoes up there. And yeah, then you just pull it over there, park it, drop it, and then hook to your empties, and you're on to your next load. All right, so I actually ran into Francisco. Francisco was actually the guy that trained me. Well, a couple different guys trained me, but Francisco started my training. He was the guy that when I got in the truck and I said, well, I learned how to drive a little bit from my father-in-law, and he goes, okay, well, go ahead and take off. And I put it in gear and I started floating the gears, and he's like, oh, okay, let's go out on the street, let's roll. He was the brave soul that first ventured in the truck. Besides my father-in-law, he was the first one outside of family that drove with me in the truck and risked his life with my driving skills. But Francisco, how you been, man?
I'm good.
Still working on the house down in Mexico?
Yes, man. I'm always working on my house. So yeah, it's been a few years. I'm really happy to see you again.
Yeah, man.
And again, it makes me so happy that someone that I trained in the past, is doing so good. So yeah, man, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too, man. You too. I was thinking about him. Like, it's been 6 years. This guy's not gonna remember who I am, but yeah, he says he remembers me.
I do.
I feel a little special. So you guys still do, I see the big old banner behind us, now hiring. So you guys still do the program that I went through, right? Where you get trained for your CDL for free?
Yes, you are. So, for everybody that is out there, whoever wants to come and get a license and get trained by people like me here at Morningstar, you guys are welcome to come and check us out. If you guys don't know what this is all about, Google us. Go on Google and see what this is about. You can go on Facebook right now and look at a few videos that we have online. But yes, so you can always come and check it out. Again, we hire all year round and seasonal workers, so take a chance, man. Maybe truck driving is what you're looking for.
So seasonal work, so it just goes like it was for me. It was July through October, right? But it was not the end of October, like the beginning of October usually, right?
Yes.
And then what happens if they're watching this, because this is gonna be online for years to come? What happens if they're watching this in like December? Do they gotta wait until July? You said that they're hiring year round. So what happens? Will you guys train them and get them their CDL like any time of the year?
Well, yeah, they can always come. All year round they can always come and get some information. Even if the season haven't started yet, they can always come and start the training process. Yes, so we do offer training all year round. If that is something that you guys want to do, again, just come over. It don't matter if it's November, December, come and check it out, and I will promise you that we're gonna get you ready to start working as a driver.
So then they get their CDL, and then the season starts in July. So what do you guys require? It's still just the one season, right? So you guys have like a 1 season commitment. So like Swift and those people, they want like 1 or 2 years commitment, and you guys just want the 1 season still?
Well, you know, it really depends on when you start working for us.
Gotcha.
But if you are ready to start working with your Class A before season starts, then yes, it will be only 1 season.
1 season. So if they get it like in December, and then they just find work, you know, they could get a job with anyone else up until like June, and then they come over here and work during July, August, September, and then after that, like, so they won't owe you guys any money for the school. They're free. They could go out and buy their own truck and start their own trucking company, do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, as long as they start and work the whole season with Morningstar, yes, they won't owe Morningstar anything.
Nice.
But they're always welcome to come back, because Morningstar, you know, I promise you, it's gonna be a job that you're gonna love. Trucking, even if you don't do it with us, you know, trucking is a really good business. You know, honestly, you know, when I started doing it, I was only 21 years old. At the beginning, I thought it wasn't for me, but then I fell in love with the job. I don't drive anymore, but I train the new drivers, and to me, it's been great.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I realized when I worked here. I was just here for the season, but there's a lot of guys who work the season and then they take time off during the year, do whatever else they do, and then they come back every year just for working the season, and they make decent money. So I know back when I was making money, I was taking home like $1,300, $1,400 a week from you guys. Is that still like about what the pay is, or?
It's about the same, yes.
Yeah. So because that's what it was for me, man. Just the money I could make right off the bat with my CDL. I didn't have to pay for trucking school, and I was able to freaking, you know, get out here and get my first experience in trucking. So that works out for me. The trailer's coming by. That's gonna be loud. But anyway, thanks for talking with us, Francisco.
For sure, man.
All right, bro. So you work your shift, and then you can actually come over here, get yourself a bunk, and set up your own little home base, and take a little bit of sleep on your 10 hours off, and then get back in the truck and start hustling some more. So I don't know, man, they got it set up over here. If you guys wanted to get your CDL for free, get your first job experience, don't have to pay rent. They don't charge you nothing over here. I mean, you got to pay for your own food, but they even got a kitchen. All right, so they got all these refrigerators. You can store your food, you can buy groceries, you got your TV, chairs, lounge, all that stuff. This is the kitchen, man. They got ice makers over here, big old ice makers. Boom. Got your sinks, you got 2 stoves, 2 ovens. La microondas. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
All right, good. I learned that at Burger King.
Over here.
Look at it, and just in case you're a woman and you're like, man, how would I be in that bunk with all the men? Don't worry, they got a bunk just for you. On-site laundry. You don't got to bring no quarters. They're not charging you. You just pop in your laundry and do it on your 10 off. Get back in the truck, keep making that money. So this is the dispatch office. I've actually never been on this side of the glass. So, or this side of the counter. They didn't have glass when I was here, but
It's
so-
a little different probably than when you were here.
but you guys are running.
Yes.
We're not closed down.
We're not.
COVID didn't shut anything down.
No.
And then, so you're a dispatcher.
Yes.
I mean, among many other things. But
among other things.
during the
yes,
season?
Focus on dispatching. Yes.
and then, so how many loads do you dispatch a day?
Oh wow. That's a good question. So many dispatches. So I'm here anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. We do, me alone, over 100 dispatches.
Over 100?
Yeah,
And you just,
probably.
and you guys still have the computer system that you guys used to have where you just,
Well, what we
they
do-
hook up to an empty and then you shoot out
So
to them
automatically,
what
yes,
field to
they'll
go do?
hook up to an empty and automatically it'll send them a dispatch based on the time that they have left. You know, we obviously don't want to send a driver to a very far location when they only have 2 hours left in their time.
Gotcha.
So it automatically does that for them. So they do that and they'll be sent out on their way.
Cool.
No waiting.
No waiting.
No, the dispatch goes and they go.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you talking.
Bye.
All right. What's up, Bernie? Hey, how's it going? Hey, so you actually watch my YouTube channel? Yes, I do. That's crazy. As much as I can, you know, I try to. I'm being honest with you. I put out long videos, and I put out a lot of them. So yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be able to do it if I wasn't making them myself. Yeah, but they're awesome videos. You know, it's honest, hard truth. You know, from a driver's perspective, owner-operator perspective as well. It's a huge commitment to be a truck driver, but at the same time, it's very rewarding as well. So. Now you guys are saying that you guys are recruiting in Puerto Rico right now. Correct. Yeah. So we recruit from Puerto Rico. We have one of my colleagues. His name is Victor. He came to us from Puerto Rico as well, and then we explored that opportunity. We've also been thankful enough to be out in Puerto Rico as well. You go to the beach? We tried to, you know. But it was fantastic. Super humid, but it was a fun experience, especially for myself. Yeah. You know, don't really get out of California pretty often. Only California to Mexico to visit my parents' hometown. But that's about it, you know. So once we went to Puerto Rico, I was like, okay, cool, you know. And then I was out there, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to retire out here. Yeah, too. Man. Yeah, my wife, she liked it. She enjoyed it. She's like, let's retire here. So. That's cool. So far, that's the plan. How many drivers have you guys gotten to come from Puerto Rico? Every year has been different. 2019, we got about 50 drivers. That was our pilot program during that time. 2020, we got about 50. And then this year, we're looking at for it to expand. So we're looking at our target would be to bring out 100 drivers from Puerto Rico. So no matter where you live, you guys can come over here. Exactly. People are coming from Puerto Rico to come over here. So if you live like wherever, Arizona, Texas, the Midwest, East Coast, doesn't matter. You guys should come out here and check these guys out. That's how I got my CDL. You can get your CDL, and you don't got to pay no trucking school. I mean, these guys train you up in like, I don't know. It took me 2 weeks. I don't know what the average time is. It took me, when I started 2018, the agreement was for me to get my Class A. It was like crash course, learning the company, everything else. I got about 6 weeks. 6 weeks? And actually, next week will be 3 years that I've had my CDL. So it's a good program, very extensive, very thorough. Drivers are very, very hands-on too. Ag hauling, it's a whole different animal. So you got to be very, very involved. But it's very rewarding. You know, you work hard, make good money. It's a gateway experience, like I said. You work hard. He said you work hard, and I'll tell you, it was hard. It was hard, but it's a good hard. You know, it's like that. It's that kind of work where you get done at the end of the day and you're exhausted, but it's like you feel good about yourself because you actually did something. Like you're literally feeding America when you come over here and work for Morningstar. That's right. Any tomato product that you find on the shelf, it comes from us. Your favorite pizza, your favorite ketchup, anything that comes out here in the U.S. is manufactured by us, Morningstar. So, you know, thank you guys. Yeah. Eating tomatoes. All right, I'll stop bothering you guys. I'll let you guys get back to work. Thank you guys. All right, so yeah, we're leaving Morningstar, but we're not leaving empty-handed because we got some cool swag. And yeah, man, it was kind of cool of them to take the time to show me around. I'm a famous YouTuber now, so you know they had to you know give me the treatment. But no, I'm joking. Yeah, this is where I got my CDL for free, guys, and I've been referring people to them for years. Now I just decided to do it in a video. If you come out here, zero experience, no truck driving experience, they're gonna get you trained up, teach you how to drive, give you your first job, allow you to make $1,200 to $1,500 a week, run for 3 months, and then you're free. Then you have a CDL in your hand, you have experience, you can go get a job with someone else. I went and started hauling dry van right after my season here, and I started, you know, running up and down California with the dry van, and then I went from that into working container and then doing the hazmat stuff that I was doing after that. So this is a good jumping off point. So if you want to do it, go check them out. Morningstar Trucking, Los Baños, California. All right? Love you guys. Peace.